What's going on, everyone? TJ Fitness The News Reviews, the channel that helps you make smart decisions about the supplements that you buy. And today, together with me, is the Bodybuilding.com signature series Amino Plus Energy. Listen, people, I'm going to take you through the level of this Optimum Nutrition Amino Energy replica. Then I'm going to take you through my personal experience using this thing over the last probably like 10 days or so. Then right towards the end of the video, I'm going to give you my final verdict. Let's get right into it. Okay guys, right out of the gate, the signature series by Bodybuilding.com is a take of Bodybuilding.com on some of the best-selling branded, let's call them, products on their site. For example, the signature series Whey Isolate first product that I reviewed is definitely a take on the Optimum Nutrition Gold Standard. This thing is obviously a take on the Amino Energy by Optimum Nutrition. From a profile perspective, it's a bit more comprehensive, honestly, compared to the Optimum Nutrition Amino Energy, and it's also an open label. I would say these two things right out of the gate, again, are in favor of the signature series. The flavor I have here is green apple. I think that they sell this stuff in like 3 or 4 flavors, which is obviously a big difference than the Optimum Nutrition Amino Energy, which has, I lost track, but it has like probably like 20, 25 flavors. As far as the profile, a bit of similarities, and I'm going to take you through this in a second. Let's talk about the use case for this ones. So the Amino Energy, this one, per serve, they'll give you between 100 to 150 milligrams of caffeine. I'm talking about the full BCAA Amino Energy type products, but there's like 30 of them out there. And I'm actually going to link to a blog post I did on our site, which goes through the interesting ones at least. Anyway, 100 and 150 milligrams caffeine. Some of you would say, hey, we're stim junkies, why do we care about 100 and 150 milligrams? So here's the use case for me. For me, I take this stuff during the day when I need a small kick in the butt. I don't want to get crazy. I don't need the 300, 200, and I try to control my caffeine intake. So, and I don't need 4 hours of energy or 3 hours of energy. I give an example like today. I wanted to do like a evening cardio. It's late now. I don't want something that will keep me up for 5 hours. It's almost 8 p.m. now. So I'm taking this. This will keep me going for an hour and a half, and that's just fine for me. So it's a small kick in the butt. What you want to see in this type of product is obviously a BCAA profile, sometimes an EAA profile. Then you want to see the caffeine or some sort of an energy ingredient, and then you want to see sometimes stuff around recovery and sometimes stuff around hydration. Anyway, as far as what you get in the signature series Amino Plus Energy, you do get most of this stuff in different levels of dosages, I would say. You do get a very good hydration profile, which I'm going to put here the label. You're going to see a very good hydration profile, so that's cool. I really like it. In any case, like, it doesn't matter what I do, I like it. And then I have they have 5 grams of BCAA 2-on-1 ratio, which is great. Muscle protein synthesis, recovery. You have beta-alanine at 750 milligrams. Now, I can tell you from using this already, right out of the gate, you barely feel it, and I'm actually good with it. Actually, probably they should just let it out of here, because at 750 milligrams, it doesn't do a lot. And in order to feel it, or to actually have any effect, you need to take like 4 scoops, then whatever, just take a pre-workout. This is not going to be like your go-to for 4 scoops. So 750 milligrams are not going to do anything from lactic acid buffering, and it's not going to do tingling. Just ignore it. They do have 500 milligrams of taurine, which is half of the recommended dose for, let's say, muscle recovery. You have 500 milligrams of micronized L-arginine. That's going to help with NO and, just getting better blood flow. It's a bit underdosed, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Caffeine, you get 100 milligrams, and then you get another 100 milligrams of green tea extract, which will yield another about 12 milligrams of caffeine. So you get 112 milligrams of caffeine, which is just about the range you would see in these type of amino energy products. So really, as far as, and by the way, green tea extract is also going to help a bit with metabolism, fat metabolism. So anyway, overall, a very, I would say, run-of-the-mill type formula. You get your hydration, you get 5 grams of BCAA, you get 100 and some milligrams of caffeine, which is, like I said, just enough to give you a small kick in the butt and get you going. And you get some stuff around recovery and NO production, but not a lot. Anyway, as far as flavor, so I have the green apple here. And I have here 14 ounces of water. And I'm going to talk to you about the 14 ounces of water because I've used this for some time. I'm going to try this again now just to make sure that I'm not dreaming. But the reason I'm using 14 ounces, even though the recommended dose is, I actually put it already here. Even though the recommended dose is 10 ounces, is because with 10 ounces, this feels super, super sweet. And there's actually quite an aftertaste. But with 14 ounces, the green apple is decent, I would say. You get a very good green apple taste first, and you say, oh shit, this tastes like green apple. A bit of a sour green apple, but then there's a bit of an aftertaste, like a bitter aftertaste. With 10 ounces, it's very pronounced. With 14 ounces, it's there. So I would say, as far as flavor, I would give this, with 14 ounces. With 10 ounces, I would give it a 6 or a 5. With 14 ounces, this is probably between a 7 and a 7.5, you decide. But it's okay. Like, I don't fear drinking it, right? It's just not very good as a green apple. Overall, as far as feeling, you get exactly what's in there. I love the hydration, and the energy kick, like I said, is just enough. I like the energy kick. And honestly, even though there's 750 milligrams of beta-alanine in here, like I mentioned, I'm actually grateful that there's not more. Sometimes with some of these amino energy products, they put 1.6 grams of beta-alanine, and you start feeling the tingling. And really, the use case for this, for me, most of the time, I don't want the tingling. It's okay. I just want a bit of the energy kick. Just get me going. Get me in the zone for like an hour and a half, and let me be. So this is the use case. So I think overall for a product, they've done a very good job with the formula. I would say it's on par with a lot of the run-of-the-mill BCAA energy products. As far as flavor, they did an okay job. It's okay. Like, it's okay with 14 ounces. With 10 ounces, it's not okay. With 14 ounces, I would say it's drinkable. It's okay. It's not the best taste out there, but it's okay. At least the green apple that I tried. As far as pricing, which is really the reason you have the signature line, because the idea is to have almost like a white labeled version of high quality products. This is actually super aggressively priced. It is not uncommon for us to find it on a deal for the range of like $13, $14 for 30 serve, which obviously at sub $0.50 a serve for this thing, it's actually very cheap. I mean, if you compare it to your, let's say, Bang energy drink or Monster, you pay $2 per drink. This is very cheap. And sometimes we catch it on a deal, like I said, that gets it down to the $13, $12. That's really cool. I'm going to link to the product page on Fitness News below so you can compare prices, where you can find it only on bodybuilding.com. Only on bodybuilding.com. But still, they're very aggressive with promoting it. And like I said, I really like the protein, which I'm going to link to that review below. Generally speaking, I like what they did. They probably need to work on the flavor a bit to make it more competitive with the ON Amino Energy, but I'm assuming they're doing it. Listen, people, if this video was helpful in your amino plus energy decision-making process, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel to see more reviews like this, because this is what we do here. We help you make smart decisions about the supplements that you buy. And if you want to save money on this or anything fitness, you go to fitnessdeals.com. We hunt the deals, we compare prices, we don't sell anything, we just help you save money.